Hey guys, my name is Adrian D65 Hernandez, ex-New York Yankees and Milwaukee Brewers pitcher, right? So today we're going to talk about the blue and the black frame machines, how to make it more accurate, okay, and more consistent.
All right, so thank you, Adrian. Now, Adrian mentioned we've got some tips for you around the blue flame and the black flame machines. These tips, these tricks, they're focused on helping us to make them more accurate, more consistent, most importantly. And they are transferable between the two machines. Doesn't matter if we're talking the blue or the black flame here. So we're gonna talk about 4 things today. And to us, these are the most important things as we're trying to set these up and not waste any time during practice or a game and trying to reset and recalibrate these machines. Let's start with the first one, which is distance. Now, as you see here, we've got 2 tape measures. These tape measures are set out for 40 feet total, all right? 40 feet from home plate to your machine. This is important. It doesn't have to be exactly 40 feet. You want it within a few feet of that, but that will allow you to have consistency and setup every time. Let's talk about the second thing. The second thing here is stability, all right? We're in grass today. With the grass, we can use the spikes that come with the machine to make sure the front does not spin around. You can see the tops of those spikes in the front. In the back, we've got some weight. In Babe Ruth League, we like to use sandbags. Other places, travels, we'll put something on the back to make sure that this is not spinning around. This ensures that we've got a stable platform and a stable base. All right, talk about the third thing. Now, the third thing here is something that we made a previous video about, and this is the simple fix to increase the consistency of the throwing machine. It does apply to both the black flame and the blue flame, and so we're going to show you on the black flame just because it's interchangeable between the two. We're talking about this loop, which is our third tip. And what you can see here is that this loop has been installed on the machine. Now, there's a few things that are really important here. One, you can see how it's mounted. This bracket is mounted straddling this bar, and we have this loop installed. And what this loop does is for those older machines, because we know that these things get passed around, they last for years and years and years. The really only thing that we see happen to them is we see some wear as the pieces get loose, and we see that the pin starts to get loose and backs out fairly easily. So what we've done for these machines to make sure that as we use them more and more, these pins don't back out, is we've installed these loops. It's a 5-inch cable with an M2 aluminum crimp loop that just crimps it down. Now, if you want one of these, we will send it to you for free. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel for D65 Baseball. Send an email to info@d65baseball.com. We will send this to you if you want. Unless you want to make it yourself. Again, it's about 5-inch cable with an M2 aluminum clamp. And the way it works is we just slide it up over the black bracket here, and then we run this loop through there so that it keeps the pin from backing out. You can see now it cannot back out. So that's the third tip. Now the fourth tip is about ball placement and consistency. And we need to have that consistent, all right? A lot of dads, a lot of coaches will like to put the ball so that it's always on the brand logo, but we need to make sure there's consistency. When you put that ball down on the machine and you get ready to launch it, put it on the machine the same way every time. Moving it around, even if you catch a seam on this nut right here, will change the trajectory and the flight dynamics of that ball. So consistency, put the ball on the same way every time. Once we've done those 4 things, we're gonna have some pretty consistent flight patterns of our balls, and we're not gonna be wasting any time in setup or adjusting as practice or the game goes. So there you go, 4 tips on your blue flame and black flame machines. I'm gonna throw it back to you, Adrian Hernandez, and thank you.